palmistry reading and knowing about Via Lascivia Line in the hand of Osho. Uh, we know that Osho Rajneesh did suffer many allergies in his life. We see strong indications on his hand if we look at the Via Lascivia line which he has. These are the Via Lascivia lines. There are many lines out here, and uh, it is said in Wikipedia that humid climate of Mumbai proved detrimental to the Rajneesh health. He developed diabetes, asthma, and numerous allergies. And uh, and that's why he shifted from Bombay to Poona, where his ashram is. And we'll know more about Via Lascivia Line. See, Via Lascivia Line is these lines which are starting from the base. This is the Mount of Moon, and this is the base of the mount, and this is the upper part of the mount. So it is starting from here and going like these. It's something like these. These are Via Lascivia lines, and the Mercury line is the line. I'm just showing you the Mercury line. This is supposed to be the Mercury line, which he doesn't have, but sometimes this line is broken. Sometimes this line is very perfect, and sometimes it is only a small line out here. So we find numerous Via Lascivia lines, and these lines are considered to be sister lines. These are sister lines to the line of Mercury. So we find here that generally these lines are in slanting position and covering the mount of Moon. So these are we see slanting lines in slanting position, rising from inside the base of the mount of Moon and terminating on the upper part of the mount of Moon, starting out here and terminating out here. The cause for its name was the fact that that with a strong line of Mercury and a sister line besides it, the subject would have a superabundance of vitality and good health, and would work off a good part of it in lascivious, lustful sexual practices or exercises or activities. This might be the case if the type of subject hand was sensual. If this hand is extremely soft, suppose if this hand is very soft kind of a hand, it would increase these qualities. But if it's a hard hand, it could more likely to this person is more likely to use his excess energies in the area or activity in which this type hand is more suited in. Not necessarily every time this gives bad results, but basically whenever we see it clearly marked, it is undoubtedly the person might have a strong tendency to lower the subject in some direction. The temptations, basically in the hand we are seeing temptations. Line is this Via Lascivia line, and temptations will more certainly be the case for this person for fall from grace. With a soft pleasure-loving hand, if this was a soft and very pleasure-loving hand, and the mount of Venus, this is the mount of Venus, was very prominent and well marked. Well marked means there are no lines as such over the mount of amount of Venus, and a very well marked mount via Lascivia Line, the subject will devote himself to pleasure and will pursue it regardless of the cost, what might happen to his reputation, or he might lose on money or relationship, and he would not see the consequences. So via Lascavia Lines, whenever we see, we can certainly say that the person is highly sexual, and at the same time that he could suffer from allergies. So that's it for this particular video. Do click on the like button and do subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.